Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell.
Hello, and welcome to your third installment of Make Today Matter. Here at Bill Reed, I'll be your host, Mr. Kleiber, with your key announcements and content for today. Today, I hope to cover with you 4 things. Not once, not twice, not thrice. 4. And we're going to be talking about the BRMS student howler. 1. We're going to be talking how tardies matter. 2. We'll be having a public service announcement about Chromebooks. 3. Talking about expectations for participation, which is a fancy way of saying, do we opt out? Number 4. Before we get started, a pretest, if you will. Cue in-show music. Here we go. Question 1. BRMS Howler. This is a howler I received last year. Take a look at it. Without knowing a single thing from me, at least in this message regarding what's appropriate and how to use a howler, do you think this meets expectations? That's it. Yes or no? Decide your answer now. Lock it in. And remember, because we're coming back to that when I talk about it. Number 2, as we talk about tardies today, there are 2 questions. Question 1. How long is a passing period at Bill Reed? Cue the music. Think about it. Do you know? If you said 3 minutes, you're correct. Better question. This one you'll see firsthand. Can I, Mr. Kleiber, of reasonably substantial volume, am I able to make it from Mrs. Smith's classroom, way over here on the west side, all the way to Mrs. Salinas, all the way on the east side of the school, in 3 minutes with time to spare? I guess you'll have to wait and find out. Last question. Expectations for participation. And this one's kind of a no-brainer. I'm going back in a moment. I'm sorry. Back into character. Come on, Kleiber. All right. Expectations for participation. Do we opt out? Now, I asked you the other day at an assembly. I said, Walt Clark, are we better than Walt Clark? I remember your answer, do you? I said, are we better than Lucille Irwin? Is Bill Reed a cut above Lucille Irwin? I remember your answer, do you? Part of that is we don't quit. Not in our athletics, not in our academics, not anything. We don't quit. So we're going to be talking about expectations for participation and not opting out. Now, with no further ado, let's begin the wonderful presentation. Again, I'm your host, John Kleiber. Enjoy this trip in making today matter here at Bill Reed. All right, everyone. Say hello to Mr. Kleiber's smartwatch. Hello, smartwatch. For the purposes of the next part, I'll be using my smartwatch. Why? To time myself. For you. Because tardies. This week, tardies go into effect. Tardy means that you are expected somewhere, but you're late. You know that our class periods have a 3-minute passing period in between them. The challenge for me this morning, once I pick up my computer and click go, is to get from Mrs. Smith's classroom here on the west side all the way down to Cloggy's room on the east side in just a normal walking fashion with my computer and informing you about the importance of being on time to your classes because tardies will start counting as of this morning. While you're watching this, today's actually Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which means you'll be watching this video on today. So, yes, they count. And by counting means we're looking to celebrate kids who are getting to classes on time. So here we go. We're going to take this walk from one end to the other. Let me click go here if I might. All right, she's off and running. So as I'm walking down, path from class to the class. Off the TV, my friend's door. I'm going down a little and upstairs on the big path. That's what I'm really doing. Come more and we'll leave your first classes. Chromebook, pencils, various things being avoided. The stopping block between the classes can be necessary. So the time you're very much better meet me. Well, admittedly. And we're going to have this word is about here today. I know days a minute and 2 cents. Today's then that with there. Hey, there. Hey, that was 1 minute. 24 seconds. Now, really, being on time, be prepared, be well planned, choose a direct path from one to the other. Don't let others distract you from that goal. Okay, we'll be watching, we'll be popping into classrooms. I'm going to be gearing up the Kleiber cart, you've all seen it, with all kinds of great things. And as I hop into classrooms, one of my goals this week will be to appear in a random classroom and to be rewarding kids who are prepared, ready, and on time. Thank you very much for starting this year off strong by making attendance and tardies count. Thank you. All right, as promised, less than 1 minute on the Bill Reed Wolfpack Howler. This is that student recognition piece that you all have access to. This link probably appears in your advisory or other Google Classrooms, and it's your place to celebrate each other and to celebrate staff. The example that I showed you in the intro of this movie, or this video, was absolutely appropriate. The sole purpose of that person's recognition to me or writing that was to make my day amazing and make it better, to share positivity. And that, y'all, is the basic purpose of this tool, is to celebrate somebody, an adult or a student in our building, right? Please do not use it to harm somebody. And I can't ask for more than that in our school. Please don't use a tool to celebrate someone and make it something harmful. We do have tools in place to watch for vulgarity, profanity, hurtful words, and so the system will catch it, but it's not something that I want to see. So I want to see a blast of howlers going out this week that are to celebrate students and staff in this building. Thank you for sharing positivity. Hello, and thank you for joining this breaking news broadcast. Recent reports are that Chromebooks and student devices are being left behind. I know you as a public would want to know. And so the reports we're getting are that Chromebooks are being left behind, especially around student lunchtimes, in places like the tables outside of classrooms, behind doors, on top of the stairs above the cafeteria, even being placed in the lost Chromebook cart as though it was storage. I know, can you believe such things? Well, we're all just as worried about you as your Chromebooks. I want to remind students as a public service announcement that the safe storage of your Chromebook occurs in your locker. It's been given to you, it is secure, and the correct place to store your Chromebooks. All right, we're going to close out with honestly just a very brief touching on this we don't opt out. And again, at the intro, what I'm trying to express there is a pride in our school, right? We aren't behind anybody. We don't take a back seat. We don't wave as another school passes us by. Bill Reed is it. Bill Reed is the best. And it's because of you. And part of what makes us the best and what part of what will support us and help us is this idea that we do not opt out. And what I mean by that, what does that look like? That means in every classroom that I'm in every classroom your teachers teach, that you are up, you are attentive, and you are prepared. Opting out looks like kids with heads on desk. Opting out looks like I didn't bring my Chromebook, I didn't bring my stuff, I'm not doing anything today. That's not an option here at Bill Reed Middle School. It's our job as teachers, as your principal, as staff at this building to make sure that we're prepared for you. And I promise you we are. And because of that, you are going to see this school excel above and beyond any other middle school you can think of here in Northern Colorado. So that's what that is, and practice that this week and make that your commitment as well. We're going to close out with some celebrations. I'm going to throw some pictures up here. Actually saw these on Facebook last night. How cool is this? Our volleyball teams over the weekend had a midnight glow volleyball practice. Volleyball girls, you're doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of you everywhere from JV all the way up to varsity. You are incredible competitors. You have great sportsmanship. Your reputation in our community is outstanding. I want to let you know that today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are the last days. If you have a submission you'd like to enter for the Make Today Matter art contest, please do get it submitted to either me, Mrs. Hanks, your advisory teacher, whatever. We just need a picture. You can email it. You can drop the physical thing at the office. I don't care. I'm going to show you 3 submissions right now that I've got so far. And next week at my Wednesday video, I will show you all of my submissions, and we're going to take a vote. What do we want as the face of Make Today Matter? What logo, what image will be printed on our newsletters and in our videos and on a canvas on the wall to stay there forever to commemorate the year 2425 when Bill Reed made Today Matter? So do those things. Have a great start to your day. I'm proud of you already. I'm already ready to get my Kleiber card out and see you in classrooms on time and not tardy. Guys, have a great day. Bye-bye now.